In crime news, police in the capital are investigating the discovery of the body of a male found in a vehicle near a residence on Wilton Street, that's between Mackey Street and Mount Royal Avenue, on Wednesday. According to the police, shortly before 1:30 p.m. yesterday, they were alerted by an unknown caller concerning this discovery. Police responded to the scene where they discovered the body in an advanced stage of decomposition inside a silver Toyota Avalon vehicle. As a result, an autopsy will be performed to assist in determining the exact cause of death. The investigations into that matter continues. The Royal Bahamas Police Force is reporting a significant drop in several categories of crime. New mid-year statistics show decreases in armed robberies, break-ins, and vehicle thefts, though certain vehicle brands and models remain prime targets. Police Commissioner Shanty says armed robbery across the country fell by 42%, with 76 incidents recorded between January and June this year, compared to 132 over the same period in 2024.
Armed robbery decreased by 42%, with 76 incidents compared to 132 over the same period in 2024. Most armed robberies occurred at the street level, residents and businesses respectively.
Firearms remain the weapon of choice in most cases. At the same time, other forms of property crimes are also trending downward. Burglaries have dropped 48%, house break-ins by 39%, and shop break-ins dropping by 16%. Stealing from vehicles fell by 4%. But officers are urging car owners, particularly those with certain Japanese models and Honda vehicles, to be extra cautious.
For the period in review, there were 236 vehicles reported stolen. Nissan make vehicles were the most targeted, representing 83% of all vehicles stolen. The Nissan Cube and Notes were the predominant models stolen, while residents were the most targeted locations.
Police say 56% of stolen vehicles have been recovered so far this year. Despite the encouraging drop in key crime categories, police are warning residents not to let your guards down, as criminal patterns can evolve. The government is preparing to resume demolition of illegal shanty town communities, beginning with 2 sites right here in the capital, New Providence. Minister of Works and Family Island Affairs Clay Sweeting says the Unregulated Communities Task Force has already carried out assessments on Eleuthera and is headed to Andros next week.
Right, so the unregulated community task force was in Eleuthera last week. They did assessments in Tarpon Bay, Palmetto Point, Blackwood, as well as Russell Island, and also to give notice to areas that needed the 30-day notice before demolition. The team should be in Andros next week to assess the shanty town there. And in the next few weeks, you'll see demolition occur in 2 sites in New Providence.
He says both New Providence communities have already been served with their 30-day eviction notices earlier this year, and the government is taking a firm stance.
So for persons who are living in those communities, it might not be today, but eventually the government will be dealing with persons who are building without proper permits on land that does not belong to them, buildings that are not up to code, that don't have proper health standards, all of those. So, this is a progress that is ongoing. This is the first administration that has actively dealt with shantytown communities, and so it's not if, it's when. So, you gotta be prepared.
Mr. Sweeting says residents should not claim they did not have enough time, as the warnings have been consistent and clear. The demolition work is expected to resume in the coming weeks. And finally, the National Emissions Registry, a unit within the Office of the Prime Minister, has launched the Green Choice Exemption Program, which offers duty exemptions on eligible energy-efficient air-conditioned units, refrigerators, freezers, and water heaters to homeowners, nonprofit organizations, and commercial entities, including retailers. The program aims to promote energy efficiency, enabling stakeholders to reduce energy costs, lower your carbon footprint, and support the Bahamas' national target of reducing the greenhouse emissions by 30% by 2030. You can get more information on the Office of the Prime Minister's website. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. I'm Jurino Saunders. It's been a pleasure to have you join us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.